No, I could have sworn it feels like we just did a mystery randomizer yesterday. I don't know why this past week just gone like super snap fast and just. Also, I'm noticing weird things with my bit rate right now. I'm kind of getting concerned. Okay, now we were dropping frames. I mean, I guess I haven't reset the router in a while, but oh god. Okay, now at least we're kind of starting with this, I guess. Could be. Guys, I think I rebooted my computer like a couple days ago because of some other stuff that was going on. I was doing like Windows update stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure it's not the computer doing this. We'll give it some time to see if it wants to, settle down. I remember there's supposed to be some way I can figure out like where the drop frames are coming from, but I forget where that is. Is it under stats? So drop frames due to drop frames network. Ah. Okay, so I guess the number of frames dropped is just because of the network. So maybe it isn't actually the GPU. I'm looking at actual stats in OBS right now, and I'm, as always, confused. But yeah. Under a frame. 0.5 milliseconds per frame. Wow. I feel like that's not so bad on it, actually. But anyway, I think we're just gonna go with it. I think it's probably about. It seems like it's kind of fixed now at this point. So yeah, we'll just move right into it. Where's the thing? Here's the thing. Welcome in, everybody, to this week's Wheel of Mystery Randomizer. Yeah, it kind of feels weird to have all the numbers be like super low relatively, because Castlevania is like the biggest notch right now, and that's only like 8 entries, so to speak. I'm so used to everything being like 12 or above at this point. But yeah, so okay, so things I mentioned. So for those who are not in the Discord, there will be no stream on Friday because Games Done Quick is actually having a couple of runs that are basically starting right at the time I normally start streaming, and I want to heck and watch those runs. So I'll be posting in the Discord when those particular runs start as well, in case anybody wants to join me in watching those. Otherwise, we're gonna have a fairly normal stream for this stream schedule for this week. We got Real Mystery Randomizer tonight. Ayuden Chronicle tomorrow and Thursday, although Thursday we might end at a different time because there is a run I want to see that starts right about the time we normally end. So I want to make sure I can actually get to seeing that. But yeah, otherwise, 3 days out of the week, normal stream schedule. I think that's about the only thing I really have for news right now. So yeah, I think it's time to give that wheel a good old heckin' speed. Okay, I guess we're doing SMZ3. I thought it was gonna like slow down just enough to get to Castlevania, but I guess not. And I'm actually really looking forward to doing a Castlevania randomizer, because I finally figured out how to get the randomizer for like the whole bunch of new modes that have been created recently. And apparently the page I had been using has never been updated to reflect the fact that there's a new page to download these things from. But yeah, once we do a own randomizer, we'll be doing a brand new preset, which would be pretty fun to play. But for now, let's get an SMZ3 seat set up. So they'll make a pretty standard. Actually, for this one, we'll have Ganon's Tower be random to open. I always like being able to just randomly be able to get inside Ganon's Tower and find like 5 or 6 key items in a row. Yeah, we'll go with these. I think these are good sprites to start with. Let's go ahead and get that opened up. Get over to. Where is the window? There it is. Get that set up. Get the tracker and timer. And slowly turn down the jams. Alright, so we got, and of course the tracker is always funky when it comes to Super Metroid. Because why wouldn't it be? I think I use this one. So this is going to be Bizhawk Standard, because we're not doing Key Sanity. Just because I don't like the way the Key Sanity works in Metroid. Just literally all it does is just block off like the high density checks. It doesn't change like any actual routing or anything, which if it did that, I'd be all for it. Like if it made it so you could only go to like maybe like the early Supers room in Brinstar, then it kind of blocks off the door to the east at that point. That'd be kind of a cool way for Key Sanity, but the way it is now, just ow. So we don't know Ganon's Tower yet, so we'll set that down there. Gotta get the auto tracker started. There's that. Lua. that one. Action established. Wait for the blue light. There's the blue light. Blue light. All right. Controller's already plugged in, so I should be good to go on that front. Don't need to change the cat. Actually, I will add a couple tags. So this would be retro. Oh. Okay. So technically, I think in the last OBS update, they made it so that when you're entering tags, before you had to hit tab twice to be able to get to the add tag selection if you didn't want to like use the mouse or anything. Apparently they changed that at some point where now you only need to do like the single tab, and it messes me up because I'm so used to muscle memorying the 2 tab. So I keep like deleting old tags, which I don't want to be doing. Let me actually re-put these in so I get everything in the right order. History wheel, randomizer, we already have retro, then SMZ3. There we go. Welcome on in, Striker. How you doing tonight? All right, so I think everything should be good for tags and stream information, stuff like that. Let's get into, like, get that down there so I can actually still see things. All right, and because it's SMZ3, I have to manually redo all the controls, which isn't really too much, thankfully. Special setting, moonwalk so we can get moonfall. And let me get the tracker so I can also track that. Get up there. Why are you lagging? What is going on? Why is just moving a window around causing it to lag? That makes no sense. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that is still technically an improvement, because I've seen cases where like a console can lag by like an entire minute behind actual live stream, so, you know, it's technically better. But yeah, it kind of is what it is. But yeah, I think we should be good to go ahead and go. We are burb. Praise be to burb. Yeah, this is one of the sprites I've come to like really get into lately. I just love the design. I love how clean everything looks. And then of course when you actually get Morphball and you get little tiny burb, it's just so heckin' adorable. Ow. Well, you can still at least make your best effort on it. Okay, bug net there. Yeah, I will try to do my best to not forget what I'm saying like 5 seconds after I say it. I know that's like a kind of a big part of it. Actually, so one thing to maybe check on at some point is I know that as like even just a regular Twitch user, you should have access to some access in your settings somewhere to a low latency setting. Might want to see if maybe you have that. See if that maybe is turned off for you for some reason. Because it's both a streamer and viewer thing, where if you have low latency mode on, that basically reduces the time between when the stream is broadcast and when you actually receive the broadcast. So maybe that's something that could help. I don't know if that's a thing for like console version of Twitch app, but it's definitely worth a shot to check when you get the chance. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, so we have to beat Aghanim to get access to Dark World. That's a heck annoying. Yeah, all Metroid bosses are needed, and all crystals are needed like normal. I do still like to do a quote-unquote full randomizer of SMZ3 every time I spin it. It's just sometimes I like to randomize Ganon's Tower just because I like the idea of being like maybe a couple dungeons in, and then something having like 6 progression items all in the entryway to Ganon's Tower. Just that possibility, just for some reason, gives me like good vibes. Okay, early flippers. Now we just need like a boatload of money. We can do the Zora check pretty easily. Get that out of the way early. Well then, apparently tier 1 is just a bunch of fairies. If only that information was useful. Alright, so no bombs yet, which is unfortunate. We still have a decent chance of getting those. Went to settings, your message from phone came through almost right away. Okay, that sounds like an improvement. Yeah, if there's anything I've learned in life is that when you get something good happen, don't question it. Just accept it and be happy, and just make use of it as much as you can. Just like we don't get to use bombs. Come on, bombs. I want to go the boomies. That's the wrong boomies. There's the boomies. I hope that's close enough. Yeah, it's close enough. Hey, you know what? Sometimes just like flipping a random switch is all you need to do in life. Yeah, because I think typically what I usually get when I'm on Twitch, either like a desktop or mobile, is usually I'm down to about 4 to 5 seconds between when I send a message and when it shows up on the stream. And I know there are some streamers that do also set a bit of a delay for when a message pops up. Usually for like safety reasons, in case somebody tries to spam some like offensive stuff, so they can kind of catch it in time. But yeah, typically what I've seen is about 4 to 5 seconds is kind of like quote unquote ideal. Also, hell yeah, hookshot. We have an okay start to the seed so far. Yes, the cuckoo has been sent into the void. The void coo. Or the coo void. I gotta come up with a better name for that at some point. Something that sounds more fun. Actually, okay, I don't even have the money for the bombs. Okay, so if we go back up here, we can get more money to get refilling bombs if we need it. Because right now we really... Well, I guess hookshot does count as a weapon against some enemies. It does count against the mini Moldorms, which is the main thing we need to actually, like, destroy. Maybe... the wall phase hack? You'll need to be a little more specific, because there's, like, different variations of the wall, of the quote-unquote wall phase hack, depending on what game you're talking about. I mean, even within, like, the same game, it can be, like, very different setups. Like the Void, but with added teleport. So the only game I can think of that's like that was for at least the original Link's Awakening, where if you opened up your map on the same frame that you did the screen transition, you would just appear on the opposite side of the next screen. Which is kind of one of my favorite things to do just casually back in the day. Sadly, it wasn't as helpful as you might think for like trying to get ahead in progression or anything like that. But then again, I was never really doing it like with a lot of forethought necessarily, so that might be part of it. Ah, I see. Being a heckin' cheater. Okay, just supers. Yeah, I've only ever had like actual game genies as far as like the physical cheat devices. I've never actually had any like the code breakers or Pro Action Replay or anything like that. Despite the Pro Action Replay, at least as far as emulators go, having so much more power and capacity that you can work with. I don't know, I've always been annoyed by like the actual console version of the Game Genies, just having just so few lines you can actually like utilize. Like what? I think the Super Nintendo version of Game Genie, you could enter like 4 lines of code, and the NES you could enter like 3 lines of code, and that was literally it. As from one edge super tower to the exterior, did strange things. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, so I know there's I think the version of that in Link to the Past is referred to as exploration glitch, where you can again just kind of walk like out of bounds and walk through like all the super tiles. And... Okay, I don't know why I'm actually going up here. But you know what, heck, we ballin'. But yeah, the exploration glitch in this game, you can pretty much literally go anywhere in the game you want, so long as you like know where everything is in relation to each other. Okay, that's actually really good to have early on. That means we can actually do, theoretically... Actually, I think we did get the small key for Hyrule Castle, so we actually should be able to get all of Hyrule Castle done right now. I think we only need like 4 bombs for all the enemies that we need to defeat. Yeah, as far as like the visual effects from the exploration glitches, you can actually enter dungeons and keep like the color pattern for a previous room that you came in from. And I think sometimes it even changes like the tile set that the dungeon works with as well. So instead of like, so if you're in like a Eastern Palace, the entire room could be with the palette of like a cave setup instead of the actual dungeon. And one of the other kind of cool things about the exploration glitch is that if you how's it explained? If you start the exploration glitch in a certain dungeon, and you get the big key for that dungeon, and you use the exploration glitch to move around to like all different dungeons, stuff like that, the big key you find for that one dungeon applies to all the dungeons that you're in. Because once you enter a dungeon, the game just considers you straight up in that dungeon until you leave through the designated exit. If you never leave through that exit, you're still in the same dungeon. You need to go from like Eastern Palace to Turtle Rock. Yeah, it's like the bulk of the tricks that they use in the any percent version of the speed run. Also, I got bombs and never realized it. Interesting. There's the map. Yeah, I don't know necessarily what compelled me to come this way first, but I'm kind of glad I did. Oh, yeah. And I think he doesn't aggro. As long as he doesn't see me, he doesn't aggro. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, I'm super glad we came here first. We have everything we need for the early game. I was hoping he dropped something good. Or just, like, anything. Okay, we got a useful item. Yeah, these things are apparently in the variety pack, which they can give you basically one of anything. Okay, early Spazer, but because it's Spazer, we have to actually manually equip that once we get into Metroid. Because the randomizer doesn't want to accidentally give you Plasma and Spazer equipped together, because 99 times out of 100, trying to use that together breaks the game. And by break the game, I mean just literally the game hard locks. You don't get to do anything at that point. And the game is not so much fun when it's hard locked. The more you know. Take that, rat. Okay, so we got Lantern and Sword by coming here early. I will take that in a heartbeat. You just remember, you think it was Link's Awakening or Link to the Past. You walked through a wall and tried to go in a direction that had no dungeon that way. Since you didn't get Houlihan Room... Yeah, because Houlihan Room is literally just in the Link to the Past. And I think the Houlihan Room is actually named after Chris Houlihan, who actually just won I think it was some kind of contest from Nintendo Power to get his name, like, hidden in another game somewhere. So that's where the Houlihan name comes from. You think it was Link's Awakening, ended up in a room that was black, no borders, no way out. Yeah, it was probably just a room slot that didn't have any actual, like, line of code, stuff like that, so yeah. Yeah, I don't think I ever encountered anything like that with the trick that I used. But the trick I used was also somewhat limited where you could use it based on, like, the environment, stuff like that. And I know there were some points where even if you did like jump across the screen, something like that, you just get yourself inside like a tree and you couldn't move anywhere anyway. Which is kind of part of why it wasn't as though. In fact, that's one thing I've always kind of wondered is that why, like the map trick for Link's Awakening, it was never used in any speedrun that I've seen for that game. And I was so sure that'd be useful at least somewhere, but it's just not. And I don't think like the category rules like restricted it or anything. I want those bombs. Give me bombs. Kaboom. Okay, more bombs. Money. Ooh, glove. Okay, that's too many bombs. Because we do still need a decent bit more money before we can actually get Zora. I don't know if we can get that in time. I would definitely like to try. Unfortunately, with SMZ3, there's no option to have Zora tell you what he has before picking it up. So if we just don't have the money when we're there, then we're just probably not getting his check until we get to Catfish and have Mirror. And that's assuming we even have Mirror by the time we get Catfish, because that is in no way, shape, or form a guarantee. Oh, I didn't despawn the crab. I wanted to despawn the crab. Yeah, Hulan's room is supposed to be accessible by normal method due to the contest. But Nintendo of America decided to dummy the room out at the last minute. It wasn't properly done. Yeah, I know the most common way to do that is to basically do like a sort of bomb jump into the open grave that normally drops you at the back of the escape sequence. I think there's a couple other spots you can do that with, where basically any like overworld, like small hole, I think mostly in Light World you can do that with. But yeah, there's two spots I know you can do that, and they're both basically, yeah, one is inside, or at the end of the escape sequence. The other is in the hole that you can go down a little ways east of the sanctuary. Those are the two spots I know that you can do that with. Yeah, I know some randomizers players do also make use of the Houlihan room in case they just need like a whole bunch of money right away. Which is usually not that common to see, but it can definitely be nice when you need it. Yeah, the only issue is that if you need more money than just the one Houlihan room can do for you, you need to do a hard reset of the console for everything to come back up. Okay, just missiles. Wait, I actually have flippers. I don't need a special move. Yeah, it wasn't discovered until well after Chris was able to use it. Yeah, see, that much I have absolutely no idea on. I don't know when or how the Houlihan room actually got discovered in the first place. Well, the thing is, wasn't it actually posted in Nintendo Power at some point? I'm 87% certain it was in Nintendo Power at some point. Okay, I need 300 rupees here. One of these two chests. Mirror? Okay, Mirror is at least a good sign that if we can't get the Zora now, we can just get him when we do the Catfish later on. It was posted I was going to be in the game, not how to get to it. I could have sworn it said how to get to it as well. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of extra walking, but this will give us the chance to get Zora right away. It's entirely possible that Zora could have something like important early game like Morph Ball. Yeah, that's the one thing I do remember with 100% clarity. I just don't remember what else they really like mentioned about it. How I wish that weren't a waterfall. We had to jump down so I could just swim back up there. Yeah, they may have put in how it was originally intended. Possibly. I kind of need to look into that now, because now I'm actually really curious about how it was supposed to be, or how it was stated in Nintendo Power. Oh god, why? Yeah, hitboxes in this game are kind of a thing sometimes. You know, it's not the worst game he's ever pulled on us. I will begrudgingly accept that. We do have gloves. Yay, free bomb. Wait, we already did this. I guess it's for on this way already. Let's just go get a Gina. It's pretty rare for a Gina to have anything useful, but there are times when he has something like super important and you don't check it for like 3 hours because then you forget about it like 20 minutes in. We could also see what's on Desert Ledge. You know what? Sure. Any information is good information right now. Okay, just missiles. We can forget that check exists. As we get murdered by jazz hands. Oh, we actually almost got murdered by jazz hands. Alright, time to save and quit when we get like $5. Oh, okay. We mostly have a refund from Zora. For what we have now... Yeah, we don't really have enough for... We don't really have enough to do like any dungeons right now. Although I guess we could go to Death Mountain. Oh, we can do Eastside Death Mountain too, actually. That's probably where the game is wanting us to go. Okay, so for the sake of saving a little bit of time... Actually, first... I've been really bad at checking this lately. So... Era is red, and desert is Metroid. Okay. Okay, so we do need to come to Eastern eventually. I'm gonna go ahead and try to save Eastern itself for later. We're just gonna grab the Gina's items real quick. Then we'll save and quit and go to Death Mountain. Ooh, space jump. And just as a reference. And then in Meyer. Gotcha. Yeah, just in case we don't actually make it to Dark World for a while. Could at least get the lowdown on where that is. And since we have the mirror, we can just do this. Alright, I'm gonna click that real quick so I can get that on my browser. Then get everything else back up. Alright, thank you for the link, kind sir. Yay, free health. Indeed. That is literally all I can ever think about when I see just that word on its own. Literally nothing else. Isn't Funaki still like a trainer of some kind? Or has he maybe like moved on from that by now? I guess it has been... Oh god, it's actually been like... Okay, maybe not quite 30 years, but like good 25 years since he started wrestling. It's possible that he's actually like retired from like wrestling-related stuff at this point. Why do I always feel old when I talk about things? Yeah, at the very least, there was definitely no shortage of tag division or tag teams in that era. Also, just the amount of teams that were like 3 to 4 people in general was like massive during that era too. Okay, I like how we just become a bow. Which, you know, I guess makes sense because the character that we're playing as, the character's name is Bo. So yeah, I guess we become a bow in Dark World, and then we become Bo in Light World. Yeah, what actually was the biggest stable they had back in the day? Because I think Right to Censor had, what is it, 5 or 6 members at one point? Oh, Red Boomerang. Okay. I know DX... Yeah, and I think DX also had 5 for a while. Yeah, Corporate Ministry was, I think, just before I started getting into it, so I don't really know much about them. Because that was like, what? I mean, Undertaker, Gangrel, I think the Hardys. Paul Bearer, though he was more of a manager than a wrestler. Who else would have been Corporate Ministry? The Acolytes. Bradshaw and Farouk. Oh, Edge and Christian was part of that too? Well, I suppose, yeah, the corporate part. Actually, yeah, I know, like, almost nothing about the Corporate Ministry. Yeah, I know it was, like, some sort of fusion between, obviously, the Ministry and, like, some crew that Vince McMahon had gotten at some point. That's kind of all I know about it. Do we get hints from these? Nope. Yeah, I do remember the name of the Brood. I don't remember how long they were a thing after I started watching, but I do remember them being a thing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, the only thing I ever remember about Gangrel is that whenever I started up a WWE game from back in the day, I would always see, you know, Gangrel is owned by White Wolf Inc. And I was always, like, so confused as to why that is always showing up there. I know nowadays it's because, you know, copyright over, like, a specific type of character, stuff like that, but I still always found that weird back then. Actually, I suppose in that case, what was Gangrel supposed to be from? If he was, like, a completely separate copyrighted character back in that era. I'm gonna die. Yay, health. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, so now I can do this, because I got plenty of health. There we go. Oh. Oh, God. For some reason, I thought he was just going to follow the chest. I'm glad I reacted in time. Come on. I'll take that. We have not gotten the compass yet, have we? Okay. As long as you don't find the compass here, we'll be good to go. And we can skip the basement. Yay, vanilla boss fight time. Oh, God. I did not start that early enough. Ah, damn it. Yeah, it doesn't help that it feels like I have something in my eye right now. Yeah, Takamichinoku is part of New Japan. Wait, New Japan. Is that like a different organization, or is that like something else? Okay, I'm kind of amazed that hit. Dang it. It's okay, I missed the question too. God damn it. I will get this. Because I, you know, kind of have to. New Japan. Okay, so it is a different organization then. So he's actually still wrestling after all these years? Well, kudos to him then. I suppose he is technically the kind of wrestler where he doesn't, like, put nearly as much, I guess, technical physical stress on his body, so he can probably last longer. Would be my impression of him, at least. I think it was much more of, like, a technical, just, like... I can't think of what it was described as, but yeah, just more of a technical wrestler rather than, like, a strength or anything like that. Yeah, good to know they're both still doing good and stuff in wrestling. We don't really need anything else here. Have I checked this one for hints yet? Nope. Okay, maybe SNZ3 doesn't do the hint system, like the mystery, or the mystery, no. Like the other Link to the Past randomizer I do. He's one of the clans of Empire of the Masquerade. Okay, wait, Gangrel's the clan? Okay, that's... Unless he's like the leader of one of the clans or something like that. Because it would still kind of feel weird if, like, if there's supposed to be a clan name that gets copyrighted, but then they make you a single person instead. I don't know how that would necessarily affect, like, copyright or whatnot. Okay, that was me being too greedy. Like, I need to actually focus on this. Especially during this phase. Got it. Freaking compass. Dang it. Anyways, we have to check the basement. Which, you know, at least we can do, so it's not like we have to just ditch this and hope it's not anything, but... For some reason, that swing sound had more echo to it than normal. I don't know why. Oh, never mind. The small key is in there. That's one thing I do like about SMZ3 is that you're not necessarily guaranteed to have access to all the chests, which actually tends to save you time more often than not. The Gangrel are animalistic vampires, that they have animal features or powers based on animal traits. So they're the furries of the vampire world. Got it. Ow. Okay, so we do have mirrors, so we actually can do the little sneaky way in. I was trying to boop him, but instead I got booped. I love how suddenly I'm like super bad at this game. Oh god. I can actually survive the trip inside this time. Yay, I survived. They tend to be closer to the beast, the entity that fuels werewolves. That I don't think I know anything about. At least not like conceptually. Reserve, missile. I assume that's another, like, Vampire the Masquerade thing, or is that just, like, general werewolf lore that I'm just not aware of? Okay, boots are worth it. Boots are always worth it. If everybody says otherwise, they're wrong. What do you mean that didn't work? I'm just gonna heck and try it again. Werewolf the Apocalypse is another werewolf game system. Got it. Hang on. For this. Yeah, I think all I need is like 1 pixel down. Why is it? Oh, I think I was too high up. I think I was getting blocked by the wall. You know what? We're just gonna go the legit way. I thought that'd be a heart. Right, please don't murder me. I'm allergic to being murdered. No, I was kind of curious to how many other systems and what kind of other systems they would have, because I did get the feeling that they'd have like a multitude of systems on their shoulders or on their belts, whatever you want to, whatever the phrase is. Ooh, high jump. Okay, so we don't need high jump, but we would like high jump. So depending on when we get to that section, we might still try to grab that. We're getting plenty of bombs this run. Okay, so after this, what do we... Okay, where do we go from here? Oh, okay, so with... Okay, yeah. So I know where we go. It is time to go fight Aghanim. Because we have the cape that we need to be able to get through the barrier. We have Lantern to be able to see through all the dark rooms, and we have a sword to cut through the cape. So vampire, werewolf, hunter, mage, mummy, demon, changeling. So, okay, so are their systems basically just like, you know, mythical creature, and then just everything kind of goes from that then? Or am I misinterpreting that message? Although mage and hunter seem kind of generic. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna say for that one. So like, are the system names themselves just like the mythological creature that it's based on, and then everything, and then just like random subname, or is that just like the different themes that they have? They have actually like more unique names. Okay, I need to be careful because I don't want to die. There we go. I'm just gonna cheese it. This is one of the sucky things about doing Agnem's Tower early on, is that you just don't really have, like, any real power. It's... Okay, so it is pretty generic then for the title then. Leave me alone. I've done you no wrong. At least not you specifically. I didn't even think about it, but it confirmed our sun prize is a pack of 5 arrows, which is not useful in the slightest. I'm gonna grab these hearts. Because right now we actually have less health here than you would even... I think even like the speed run has more health in Agnem's Tower than this. Hunters like being like Buffy, yeah, that sounds about right. What about Mage then? Because that's one that sounds like even more generic than Hunter, honestly. Oh my god, I hate how Hookshot just like chooses not to... How did I avoid taking damage there? There is no way I should have avoided that damage. Oh god. That didn't quite go the way I wanted it to. There we go, there's some health. Oh god. Well, there goes that health I had. Oh. Yeah, there are some of these spots that do drop hearts, like that one. I'm trying to find like all of them, because I feel like I need the health right now. Maybe one more at least, right? Yeah, right there. Okay. At least I was only like a quarter heart. But magic werewolf is not something that just any being can use. You can't just learn magic. Okay. So it's kind of like sorcerer mode only then, from like D&D terms. Although how would the conversion into mage work then, if that's like an option? I assume there's some kind of like blood profane ritual you have to go through or something like that. Yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. In this case, interest. I actually can't remember the last time I've had to fight Aghanim 1. It's actually been a long while. Okay, so average start. Oh, so one more. Okay, good average. We just need one RNG hit to be able to get him before the next cycle. First is guaranteed, and then 50-50s. thought we had 4 hits on him before then. Oh no, that'd be if everything was perfect. Never mind. Yeah. Overall, only 1 blue ball. We take that. Okay, we can still get the item that's on the ledge here. Yeah, we'll take it, because why not? So we do need a mirror now, otherwise we just save and quit back at the start of the Dark World. And now we go get the Moon Pearl. We can also get the Bonk Rocks on the way. The entirety of White Wolf is about trade-offs. Vampires are immortal and in the long run insanely powerful, but they need blood, and are bound by a strict masquerade. Okay. I kind of figured Masquerade had to have something to do with, like, a mechanic or some kind. I always found, like, Masquerade to just be a random word they put in the title of it, but I guess if that's what they call it, then it makes sense. Is there anything else that being an item does for us? I don't think so. I think it's literally just this one check up here. That was not an ideal space for a run anyway. Munpar. Okay, so now we head back to Link's house. Let's pick up a health. Werewolves are super powerful as soon as they're made, only get more powerful, but because they have a violent nature. Found by something similar to Masquerade called the Veil. Sounds mysterious. Also, heck you. Okay, so what are the things in Dark World? Pendant and Pod. Metroid for Turtle Rock. Green Pendant, we already knew about Meyer. Thieves Town is Metroid. And Skull Woods is Metroid. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 3 of the Metroid bosses are gonna be crystals then. That's annoying, but not unexpected. We can... Okay, so given that Pod is optional to complete as far as we're aware, let's dip in and see how much we can do, and then just kind of leave and forget about the place's existence. We should be able to get everything except for the big boss himself. Masquerade is a political thing. In the Dark Ages, supernatural beings were known and feared, but eventually the normies banded together and actually posed a threat to the vamps and wares. Okay. So I imagine, well, if I remember correctly, with like the general like werewolf lore, they're usually kind of like loners, so there's really only like one in a given area. I'm assuming that's not the case for vampires. Or is that even like, was that different for werewolves in that campaign where they're like in packs and stuff like that? I gotta imagine it would take a lot of normal people to be able to like overcome even just like a couple of vampires or werewolves. We don't have bows. So no, actually, yeah, I guess there is something with some chests here we can't get. Can we look our way into a small key here? Yes, we can. Good. I thought that block would respawn for some reason. You heckin' heck. Supers. Okay, nothing super special from that little mini trip, but we tried. There's still a bunch of stuff in the back we can get. We have not found the big key yet. I don't know why I didn't boots there, but okay. Okay, this is actually annoying. We don't have a good... I know we don't need to activate that. It's already in the right position. When that happened, the vamps broke into two main groups. The Camarilla, or Camarilla. Not sure which is technically the correct pronunciation. Let me finish up this before I keep reading. There we go. Who erased the truth of vampires and created the masquerade, which vampires pretend to not exist as much as possible by blending in. Okay, so ninja vampires. And the Sabbat, those who just don't give a damn and are much more evil. Yeah, I feel like that tracks. I hope we find the big key soon. No, it's not locked behind the bow. Yeah, I'm becoming less confident. Okay, not gonna lie. Now I want to play a vampire who's a pure class of ninja. Okay, so the big key is actually locked behind the bow for this dungeon. That's interesting. So that way leads to nothing. Yeah, so we do eventually need Eastern, so we will go back for that. We're gonna try not to go back to Pod after this. I think we got everything out of there that we could get out of it. But at this point, I'm kind of hoping that bows are a go mode item. I want to have as little reason to come back and do a dungeon we already dipped into as much as we can. We don't have the no. Yeah, mushroom would be for Light World, but yeah, we don't have anything for this. Oh god. Please die. Coming here doesn't actually do me any good. I don't know why I came in here. Hello, I'm totally not an apex predator who wants to feed on your internal red wine. Don't mind me. Nom 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 nom. I forgot those things don't die in one hit from a fighter sword. That could have been very, 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 very bad. Honestly, I'd kind of like to get Sanctuary Heart here right now. I would definitely like a health refill. You know what? It's a boomerang of some kind. Even if it is only the boomerang and not necessarily the great one. Yeah, one thing I'll always find kind of funny is that in the randomizer community, there's apparently like this big debate over which boomerang is better, the blue or the red one. Because apparently the red boomerang does actually cause like some amount of lag frames every time you use it. And for me, I'm of the opinion of like, whatever lag frames you get are minimal, and the red boomerang is just so much more useful. I'm on team red boomerang all the way. And actually, we can get the King's Tomb and Graveyard Ledge, which is actually kind of nice. Got to make sure you don't die in the way. Never mind. I knew I moved too far left. I was trying to just like tap the button, but I didn't tap it enough. Oh, right, we come here. I guess this kind of works. We're coming back from about this way anyway. Oh, I didn't get it. There we go. Nope. Yeah, the other downside for Were is that they tend to die young and in a grisly fashion. And I'm guessing a lot of the grisly fashion is from like combat and stuff like that with like the quote-unquote normies. Okay, let's try this again, but this time with feeling. Feeling that doesn't involve death. There. There we go. E. You know what, we'll take him. Bomb. Alright, looks like we got ads starting up momentarily. I think I'm just gonna go quick see what the Bumper Cave item is. So I'm just gonna run them in advance real quick so we can get them out of the way. Yeah, I think the hookshot can kill the birds both in Light World and Dark World in one hit, which is super nice. Will you stop that? Okay, just missiles, so I'm gonna go ahead and run them in advance now just so we can get them out of the way. I don't think there'll be too much miss, but if there is, I'll let you know when we come back. So, BRB for ads. And I'll wait until the ads end before I respond to the message. And because this is SMZ3, we have the safety key. We just come right in here to begin with. Okay, big key is nice. Not a guarantee of anything, but it's nice. There's a guaranteed small. Okay, a lot of nothing so far. Alright, and we should be back from ads. Literally nothing has happened outside of us getting like a big key, a small key, and a compass. So nothing of value has been missed. Oh, there's plasma though. It's not progression, but it's definitely good to have. Anyway, back to our previously scheduled chat. A young wearer versus a young old generation, meaning diluted bloodline several times removed from the origin. Where one's hand... yeah. That's on me. I thought I was in like a better position compared to that thing. But yeah, debut. Vampire over 250 or mid-generation versus an older werewolf. Or even fight, yeah. It's kind of just general rule of like the older the better. It just means they have higher experience levels. I never said I was good at this game. That's all I'm saying. At least it's not too long to get back to Ethan now that we've already explored like everything else. Thank you. Okay, that was new. Not only did I stun the enemy, I also grabbed onto the skull. I didn't know that was even a thing. After that, vampire creep stops anywhere. Make sure I don't die here this time. Actually, this is also gonna be kind of a painful room too, because we don't have like anything good for attack. We literally have these pots and that's it. Yeah. Wow, I actually got the double hit on that guy. I was not expecting that. Dang it. And yeah, the Gibdos do 2 hearts of damage to us at a time, so one more hit and I'm dead. So far, we're good. Should be good. Okay. Just so we can get more of a health refill. So there's nowhere else we can explore in Skull Woods, so we just head down into the Village of Outcasts. Yeah, there's no point grabbing the other key because we already have one available, and we can grab that when we actually like go here for real. So vamps start weak, only get stronger with no real cap. First start strong, get stronger quickly, but plateau in short order. Yeah, it sounds about right. Even like mechanic-wise, even. Anything special? Nothing too special we do here, other than like the normal sequence of events. I'm doing them out of the usual sequence. Missiles. Oh my god. I hate the friggin' thieves. Oh, that actually worked. We're sure it's gonna hit like the side of the building and the bomb would bounce back and hit me instead. And head up into here. $20. We're going in here without the ability to 100% the dungeon, which sucks, but there's technically one chest we're missing out on, and there's a half-decent chance we don't need it. Well, that's not a good start. As long as we don't see a compass, we'll be good. Oh, that's actually perfect. French vanilla hammer. Let's go. That means we actually can full clear this dungeon. Hooray! Of course, one of the drawbacks of doing this dungeon at the current status that we're in is that we can't make a lot of mistakes. Otherwise, we start losing a lot of health very quickly. Now, get the God Pixel. I don't think you can actually get the God Pixel with only Fire Sword, so I'm not even going to try. There we go. Here. Vampire is a more political and social game with little combat, even in those two areas. Most things are long-term planning, plotting, and scheming. Rolf has more combat and conflict. So kind of reflecting what like the creatures themselves are like in their mythos. But you know, fair enough. Ooh, that was nice. Spring Ball. Spring Ball is certainly an item. Actually, we're kind of surprisingly good on health right now. Small key. Look at that. Slightly surprised it didn't hit me. But I'm there with you in the metaphorical room. How did I not dash into the doorway all the way? I actually don't know what happened there. Yeah. Okay, so we're in the best possible circumstance we could be in. We're at full health. And I'm mostly good with... Okay. I'm mostly good with at least the first two phases for this setup. We can avoid damage for the first two phases. Okay, not perfect, but more than good enough. One thing I do like about the Metroid boss tokens is that you actually skip the entire end of dungeon fanfare, so it actually makes things go a little quicker that way. Okay, so we're still lacking Timespinner, so there's quite a bit of stuff here we can't actually do yet. We have no need for money, so no need to stop in the error room. Come on. You're giving me money, which is nice, but I don't need money. I literally have no need for money anymore. Power bump's not worth it. Look, morning, Cortez. How you doing tonight? Hello, Greg. What does the forest get at for us? Just missiles. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of checks that actually like give us more checks, which is unfortunate. Well, the thing is, as far as like area progression in Metroid, that's really all we need. It's nice to have more, but it's definitely not required. Actually, there's nothing I can do down here. Actually, no, I guess I could do... I guess I could actually do Swamp, but let's go check Pipe Cave first. Just in the off chance we find like Master Sword here or something. Or like an armor upgrade. Okay, money was not what I wanted. I did not need a pod lid. I did not need more money. Wow, that was like the least hype cave I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, that's been an amazing thing about this randomizer just in general. Especially having just like, well, okay, I guess in a standard S1Z3 Link to the Past run, you don't necessarily need more than 1,000 for anything. But I know like in the mystery randomizers I do for Link to the Past, you could potentially need like several thousand if you have the Shop Sanity feature on. I still remember in the multi-world I tried doing with Sen like a whole bunch of months back. There was a point where I was in BK mode long enough, I actually almost got my entire money gauge filled out. I think I ended at like 8,500 by the time I actually got progression. But yeah, Shop Sanity is kind of one of my favorite little features of the Mystery Rando. That you could have like actual progression locked behind a shop behind like 300 rupees of expenditures. Yeah, it gives you a purpose for all the money that you actually find in a seed, which I appreciate. Yeah. How did that not work? Okay, I think I was just slightly nuts it up, right? Hype cave? More like hype lame. Ha, got him. It's so rare to actually have the big key by the time you go for the big room the first time. It always makes me sad. That's not what I meant to press. $50. Can't even buy a full price game for that much. I just realized this sequence is actually going to kind of suck. Because the only trick I can actually do here requires bombs. And A, we don't have a lot of them. Actually, I guess we have a decent amount. But we don't have a lot of health to work with. Which is going to be the painful thing. About 95% luck, that's how. Okay, so I need to figure out my setup. Yeah, first try. Let's second go. Ah, dang it. Okay, now I'm in trouble. Okay, you know what? Use the iframes. And there we go. Oh, hey, big key. We can actually get the big chest. It's a heckin' miracle. Oh, blue mail. That's amazing. Yeah, especially with how low max health we have, that is actually perfect and beautiful. Especially for kids like that. I think it doesn't give me a chance to avoid the damage. And there should still be opportunities for healing down the road, which will be nice. Oh, hey, there you go. Full health recovery. Beautiful. Alright, now we get to do the bomb trick again. For those who missed it the first time. Oh, we don't actually need that, but we'll grab it anyway. Alright, so... Ah, not quite. Come on. Now, unfortunately, the setup I have for this is more art than math. Come on. Okay, why is this not working at all now? There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, that's a setup I've actually come up with completely on my own, because I've had no other, like, real resources to come up with for a bomb version of that. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably, like, a better way, and if I actually, like, look for proper pixels, I can probably figure out a better method, but that's the best I can do at the moment. And now what I think is literally the best use of the key that we got earlier, the bonus key. Just being able to skip that other key right there. Because nothing else makes sense for being able to utilize the extra key. And menu boss time. oh, oh. How dare you get out? How dare you escape? Oh, I just got it again. Nice. We're gonna... Actually, you know what? We'll use the hammer for this bit. Yeah, because the hammer does tempered level sword damage. I would much rather use that than just freaking fire sword right now. Beautiful. Oh, more fall. Perfect. Now we can do stuff in Metroid. But yeah, I'm gonna reset the tracker real quick, because I know it gets the little glitchy SPZ sometimes. Stop, and then start. Everything should theoretically update. There it goes. Alright, so we'll... Actually, there's not much we can really do at this point. We already kind of picked everything we can. But actually, yeah, let's go to Metroid now. Now, we do have to go in and manually equip the plasma, because again, if you're in Zelda and you pick up one of those items, it does not get automatically equipped, unlike the other beams. Are we still low enough health? Also pick those up. But we do not have speed booster, but we're fine with that. We don't quite need speed booster for this next section. Actually, we don't need it for the section, period. It's not normally supposed to be used for that. Okay, grapple's not bad. Yeah, we got more than enough health. It wouldn't make it doesn't make sense not to utilize it. Yeah, I'll take the health. Refill on PBs. Nab this real quick. $20. Let's try to refill some more power bombs for these guys. Ow. I've been bonked by a box. How dare. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Okay, so I always take crew attack when I can. How did I not place the thing? There. More for the sake of the current power bombs than the max, but yeah. Squish. Beep boop meow mode activated. Can you count the pixels that I have in me before the redeem ends? Put your guesses in chat now. I shall do so. Ooh, gravity suit, heck yeah. This has barely anything left in it, actually. Okay, let me get a proper thing there, because I had like one sip left in it. Thank you for the hydrate. Also, heck yeah, gravity suit. A lot of damage resistance, and we can move through liquids without any care. There. Noom. Wow, just missed the bottom layer. Okay. Regular bombs aren't bad. That puts a lot less stress on our power bombs then. Alright, I have swing ball. Forgot about that. This missile down there. I've actually gotten good enough with that trick where I can just kind of muscle memory into it and get it fairly regularly. I used to have so much trouble getting that one trick done, even just like once. On speed booster. Nope. Unfortunately, we're leaving the check down there behind, but not much we can do about that. We found the sad. Ooh, wave beam. Heck yeah. And yeah, this is why I don't pick up power bombs if I don't absolutely have to in SMZ3, because we find a bunch of them just like accidentally anyway. It's usually never worth your while to actually go out of your way for them. Oh, wow. Okay, we got both suits already. And bow. Oh my god, that's good. Honestly, all we need is charge beam now when we're actually in go mode for, I guess we also, actually, no. Yeah, all we need is charge for go mode in Metroid. Then we don't have to worry about ammo count. And we actually don't need to go the normal way to get to Dragon. Because we have the passageway in Zelda to go through instead. Yeah, we're basically just looking for Zelda at this point. Okay, so we know Fire Rod and Ice Rod are required because of Turtle Rock. And so is Cane of Samaria. What else do we need? We need at least one medallion. We don't strictly need flute. Actually, yeah, theoretically, all we need is stuff to complete Turtle Rock, and then we're in go mode in Zelda. I guess we don't need Master Sword at least, but we'll probably find that accidentally just as we explore. Oh my god, please. Get up there. Well, I mean, the way swords work in SMZ3 is that they're based off of like a progression chain system, so there's no straight up like fighter sword check, no master sword check, no temper sword check. They're all just sword upgrade checks. So even if there is a sword at pedestal, we can still theoretically get tempered sword even without it. So yeah, it'd be annoying not to get butter sword, but it's really not that big a deal, honestly. So if we have a sword upgrade on pedestal, that's actually kind of one of the better circumstances, honestly. Yeah, in my opinion, kind of like the worst case scenario would be to have like Ice Rod be at the pedestal, because then we have to complete 3 dungeons only for the sake of like a singular boss fight, and that's literally the only thing it does for us. How dare you miss? Oh, there's Fire Rod. Okay, so that does let us do Skull Woods. Yeah, as well as give us access into Ice Palace as well once we get to Titan's Mitts. What do you mean that didn't make it? Game, quit playing. For the sake of current rather than max, honestly. No speed versus, we have to do this the normal way. Oh no, it's a ghost, so scary. Okay, apparently Phantoon has places to be. Okay, so that's only 6. That wasn't much either. I think that was probably another 6. We're at 12 so far. We need 7 missiles, then super to finish him off. Ah, damn. Didn't swap fast enough. Welcome on in, Mango. How you doing tonight? We just killed a ghost. Okay, that was a crystal. Fair enough. I'm doing quite well, thank you very much. Kind of wishing I had more than just like one day off this week for the holiday, but it is what it is. I mean, hell, I just wish I had more PTR I could take in general. Yeah, that's still like the one thing I miss from my old job is the amount of time off I was able to get per year. Next, at my current job, I'm getting 3 weeks off with a kind of minimalistic amount of holidays, which is unfortunate. At my last job, I had 5 weeks a year. My company was, or that company was very generous about giving holidays. I think they were like, including floating holidays, you actually had like 13 days off per year. And they also had birthday PTO, where you can take 1 day of, basically 8 hours off on any day of your birth month. And it didn't affect your normal PTO. Yeah, that's really the only part of my last job I missed. Yep, 5 weeks a year, so basically 20 days, yeah. Yeah, I was there for, I think you got 5 weeks a year once you hit your 8 years at that company, if I remember correctly. But yeah, but then I left there about like a year and a half ago, so had to start more or less from square one, which at least square one in this case was 3 weeks. It's not like as low as like 2, as you tend to see from a lot of like warehouse places, but yeah. Yeah, it is kind of a good thing when you can actually be at a single place for a while for purposes like that. I don't need freaking arrows. I should have done a safe split. Yeah, that sounds like absolute hell. I would like kick every single one of those workplaces simultaneously. Although part of the thing too is that like most warehouse jobs, at least when you're first starting out, usually you're working there as a temp, which temps are basically given absolutely no rights whatsoever, which is annoying. Work through how... See, at least that I've never been to any warehouse that required anything like that. At least, I guess it also does depend on what exact place you're talking about as well. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I would not be able to survive at a job like that. And I do remember one thing when I started my second stint at my last job, which was actually what the long stint was there. I was on a production line, and the line would occasionally we would occasionally get like slightly behind on a weekly number, stuff like that. Hell yeah, charge. Yeah, we would get slightly behind on numbers, so they'd usually like ask who would be willing to come in on Saturday to try to help catch up a little bit. And every single time, the line lead would, like, if you said no to working on a certain Saturday, the line lead would be like, I mean, no, if enough people say no, we're gonna have to make it mandatory. But they never actually did. And he had used that line for, I think, like 4 or 5 months straight, and just never followed through on it. So it's like, you know what? I'm calling your bluff every time, because I know you're bluffing. And even then, we weren't really missing our numbers by necessarily that much. Right? I think our general weekly numbers for machines then was something like 40 machines a week. We would hit like maybe 38, 39, something like that. So nothing really like substantial. But yeah, they'd still want to try to get caught up and quote at least a little bit ahead of demand, stuff like that. And then, of course, considering that they never actually were like short on those machines to begin with, so there really never was a reason to work overtime. Job with the skin was so... Oh, God. Yeah, I would nope out of that so hard. I mean, I remember I spent a month where I had my regular main job, which I worked 5 9-hour days a week, mainly for an extra hour because they needed somebody to stay for, like, our kind of a subcontractor company that we had space rented out for. I worked 9 hours a day there, and then I worked, I think there were 13 or 14-hour days at a place called Valley Fair. It's basically kind of like a little mini amusement park area. And of course, they pay you minimum wage. And because they're a seasonal business in Minnesota, they're never required to pay overtime. So you would have like full-time employees who are working like 80, 90-hour weeks. They would be all getting just straight up minimum wage for every single hour. And it was such bullcrap. Yeah, that was a job that my roommate had worked in at the time. I still have no idea how he managed to make it through. Because he only had, like, as a full-time, you actually only get, like, 1 day off a week. And so his day off was the basic schedule to be, like, Wednesday. And there's, like, really nothing you can do for, like, anybody. Okay, what's the right... I always forget how to actually come up here without taking damage. There we go. Oh my god, please. Yeah, I can imagine the trauma from a place like that. And even just the imagining is painful. I do feel like most places nowadays are at least better than that. As long as they're not named Amazon. Yeah, because I've heard lots of horror stories about how Amazon works their warehouse people. And in fact, one of the people we had as a material handler at my last job actually had worked for Amazon just before they came over. And yeah, he had absolutely nothing good to say about them. After 4 days, you were sweeping floors most of the time and let go. First part, you and an ex-friend had to place a bet on how long you'd last. Only a week, good lord. Yeah, that actually does kind of sound similar to one of the jobs I tried to apply for back when I was still like having to go through as a temp, where I wound up getting a job working at a refrigerated warehouse. The day they brought me in, they had just literally nothing going on. So, and the thing is, the time I spent there, I wasn't even like sweeping. I was literally just like wiping down a door because it had like a lot of like sticky residue on it. I'm guessing somebody like spilled a bunch of pop on it or something like that. That's where I spent most of my day. And then I basically got kind of sent home early because there wasn't really much anything to do. And then the next morning they gave me a call saying, okay, your services are no longer required. And I'm just like, okay, I didn't even do like a second of the job I was hired to do, but okay. Yeah, just being a temp in like any kind of warehouse industry just sucks balls. Especially now because when I very first started working as just like when I first entered the workforce, like half my life ago, temps at least you get some kind of benefits from working stuff like that. Like the temp agency I started with, after I think it was 3 months, you qualified for holiday pay. And then after 6 months, you qualified for 1 week of vacation per year, where you get paid just like a flat amount of money. So kind of regardless of what your wage was, no matter what your hours were, you just get I think it was like a straight up $300 for that week that you took off of vacation. And nowadays temps don't even get holiday pay under any circumstances, which I find to be like absolute BS. Yeah, it makes me feel very glad I don't have to be at that level anymore. Yeah, I've had all of one retail job, and even then, that was kind of incidentally retail. We might need that. But yeah, so the one place I worked at that was retail was a place called Fry's Electronics back when I lived down in Texas. They're basically like a kind of a computer parts slash digital entertainment stores, I guess probably the best way to say it. I think they've actually like shut down all their locations at this point, so they're actually not a thing anymore, which kind of makes me sad. But yeah, I worked there as what they called a merchandiser, which is basically just someone who works in the back and receives in all the products off the truck, stuff like that, and puts like the price tags and all that kind of stuff. One of the things we had to do as a merchandiser as well is that if the front ever got like super busy for some random reason, they would call the merchandisers up to help kind of backfill for the cashiers, to help cut the line down, stuff like that. I think we typically got to about like maybe an hour or so per day of doing like retail stuff, which I didn't really mind so much. It was a nice change of pace, and the people there usually weren't an issue. In fact, the only person I ever really remembering that came by and like kind of sort of caused trouble was I was working on, I think it was Christmas Eve, and they were doing a thing where like all the cashiers and all the merchandisers and basically like everybody in the company was required to work all day that day. And also, this particular Fry's location had 86 cash registers. I'm not exaggerating, 86 registers. And the lines still went through half the store. Yeah, I definitely don't blame you on that one. Yay, capitalism. But yeah, the one person who ever gave me an issue was literally the very last customer I'd had on that Christmas Eve that I worked. And he had like a whole bunch of things he was buying, including two of the same speaker, one of which had been previously opened, so it had like the open box discount of like 5%. The other one was a brand new box, never touched, and obviously still full price. He was certain that I should have given him the open box discount for both boxes, despite only one of them having been opened. And he made it a big enough thing where I actually had to get my manager to come by and tell him, no, you are stupid, go away. Yeah, that's like really the only issue I've had with the retail on that side. So I consider myself pretty lucky in that regard. Ah, too early. Dang it. The random thing there out of the way. Wait for him to open his yap. He ate the service industry with a burning passion. I don't think I've ever technically worked in the service industry. I'm not really sure what exactly encompasses that. But yeah, I definitely don't blame the slightest for that. I'm guessing it's stuff like salesman or salesperson position, stuff like that. I do know a friend of mine who works at our local, like, kind of, sort of big name, like, electronics store, stuff like that. And he's been a salesman there kind of off and on for, like, the past 25 years, I want to say. And yeah, he definitely has the occasional words about his experiences. Oh, restaurant stuff like that. Yeah, I've never worked in a restaurant either, and I don't think I ever could. Honestly, I don't think I really have like the right kind of personality for that. Not to mention, I tend to get scatterbrained enough where I probably would like mess several things up and probably get fired in like a week. My response would only be understandable. Have a nice day. Yeah, especially nowadays, my memory just my memory rolls a d20 every day to see if it actually like knows what it's doing. And the die is not evenly balanced, we'll put it that way. Yeah, I imagine it takes like certain kinds of stupid people too to especially get people riled up. In my opinion, it's not so much the stupid people that I think I would have issue with. It'd be more the people who are like entitled or feel entitled to have like certain things or have things certain ways. Especially if they're completely antithetical to what like the entire industry is about. Next, I've definitely read enough of the not always right stories about things like that, and like I said, I'm still thankful I've never had to experience them myself. Although I did actually have kind of an interesting situation like that recently. So I was at a Target recently. I was trying to find some light bulbs because one of ours just went out and we don't really have any like spare light bulbs. So as I'm looking at the light bulb, kind of comparing it to the notes I took on my phone, this old lady comes up and she says, "Excuse me, do you work here?" Despite not having any kind of attire on that makes it look like I'd work at a Target. Like I had like kind of like dirty jeans. I didn't have any kind of red on me whatsoever. Didn't have any name tag, anything like that. And I'm just like, "Oh no, I don't work here, sorry." And then she kind of slowly walks up past me, and then she kind of says in kind of a hushed tone, "You look like you should be someone who works here." And I don't know if that was meant to be like an insult or jab at me or not. Because yeah, I don't know if that was meant to be, but I kind of feel like it may have been. But I just don't know for sure. You had hopes and dreams for the human race? I miss those days. I mean, technically, you can still have dreams about it, it's just that they're more qualified as nightmares, but... You see, I think the problem is that we have the wrong sample group. I think that's where the actual issue comes into play. If we had a better pool of people that we were looking into, it'd probably be a lot better. Unfortunately, we just have the wrong people in our category. Oh, it'd be amazing to actually get something useful. One of these days. Come on. Okay, we'll get that on the way back out. I love how I checked what item was that down there just below this room, and I already completely forgot what it was. Oh wait, I can't go through here. I don't have a speed booster. Never mind. I guess we will go through the cathedral. And I guess since we're coming back this way anyway, I'll double check what was down here. It's possible I was distracted enough I never actually saw what it was in the first place. Okay, yeah, we don't need it. Pretty sure we already had like 1,500 rupees in Zelda anyway. I need missiles. Yeah, I actually don't really need, like, any ammunition at this point. I have more of everything than I could ever need. You know, we'll pick up one more of those. I think we should have more than enough health and armor in Zelda at this point. If I don't need to pick up any more. I didn't mean to pick that up. Half-second time lost. Ah. $20. Art to Piese. I could technically save these checks for later since we come back through here after Lower Norfolk anyway, but... Yeah, just on the off chance we get, honestly, nothing really helps in, like, the immediate term. I mean, like, maybe speed booster, but even then, there's, like, nothing we actually specifically need that for down here. Get up there. Oh my god, please. Why is everything garbage? Okay, we already checked down below, so everything here is already done. And let's go ahead and just do Crocomire now. Supportive moonwalking. Okay, powder's good. Yeah, there's some way where if you do like a charge shot at like just the right angle at just the right spot from there, you can actually open the door all the way on the left side of this room. I don't know the exact setup for it. How do we get nothing from that? That's unusual. You're just like, you picked on a poor defenseless lava lizard. You don't get any reward. Good day, sir. Just because. I don't even have a speed booster. I don't know why I'm trying to set that up. Sure. Just because we're here. I love how all the ammo pickups I've intentionally done have just been for the sake of current ammunition and not like max. Well, I'm basically invincible in Zelda by this point. Ah, I didn't get the mock ball. I got in too early. Yeah, you can actually time a hit and a damage boost in a certain way. We can actually, like, fall all the way down to the very bottom of that pit in, like, the span of, like, a second. I've only recently figured out, like, the actual proper setup for it, so I'm still trying to eventually get that, like, set up properly. Looks like we have ads starting up momentarily, and I do need to take a quick bio break, so I'm just probably going to go ahead and just do that right now. We'll leave the bird person here in their special fancy pose while I do my BRB for the ads. So, yeah, quick ad time, quick bio break time, and, yeah, we'll see you all in a few heckin' minutes. Burb, just like the burb on the screen. Alright, and we have returned. So turn off the burb. And then reactivate the burb. Get a tracker back up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. In, please. Thank you. Get in there. Yeah. Because my mic stand is still being a pain. Actually, that kind of works right there. We'll take it. Yeah, we really don't need any more of that, honestly. Got him. Actually, no, while we're in the area, we can sneak peek on a handful of items. Actually, we can also get into Desert Palace this way, too. Actually, there's quite a bit we can do here, honestly. We need bombos for Meyer. You know, we'll take that. That could theoretically be progression. Nothing of value. That saddens me. Okay, so we know Desert Ledge isn't anything important, so we can just go right into here. Thankfully, we can't full clear desert, so this will be a nice, easy, quick trip. Well, there's one item. I think I'd actually rather see a small key here right now. How did I not hit the switch? There. Okay, perfect. Actually, I think since we have boots, it's probably about the same time expenditure either way. But yeah, I still feel like this is the better of the key lot. Actually, no. I guess if we have the big key right away, we can get that, and then we don't need a mirror back like once. Yeah, technically, though, we got a lot of health. Holy crap. Remember, we got like 10 hearts in what little time we spent in Metroid. Well, that sucks. I mean, at least we can beat the dungeon. That's the important bit right now. Why is hookshot so broken in like the worst way sometimes? I fear that's a question I'll never have the answer to. Wait, really? Unfortunately, I don't have enough, actually, I could maybe use the bow. If I could actually get to it in time. I need like 2 more hits. Yeah, got him. Okay, not exciting. But we did get something we needed, so... overall, it's worth it. And back to Metroid. Yeah, theoretically we don't need to do anything with Meyer anyway, so hopefully this is for the best. Quick little refill on supers, just because we can. Oh, Master Sword. Heck yeah. Oh, no, damn it. I screwed up. Now we gotta go all the way back around. I thought we needed to kill all the enemies here to open the door. Apparently not. Aw, oh, come on. I hate how you can just, like, randomly lose space jump. Especially when you don't have high jump to go along with it, because it feels like it takes so much longer to recover. Burb versus Space Burb. Who will win? Welcome King, how you doing tonight? Rando goes fairly well overall. We haven't had anything like super spectacularly bad happen yet, which I will take as a win. Oh, that was actually a beautiful fight. Holy crap. I'll take that any day of the week. Okay, so there was that. Yeah, the kind of weird thing about that is, like, I mentioned at the start of the stream, it feels like I just did a mystery randomizer, like, yesterday, too. So it's like, time has been just a weird, nebulous thing lately, like, even more than it normally is. Eat him! Yeah, at least most of this week will be a relatively normal stream schedule. We might be calling it a little early on Thursday because we're Rando want to see on Summer Games Done Quick, and it's actually one that people who watch this channel might actually be interested in as well. It's not gonna be a randomizer per se, but it will be a Castlevania Symphony of the Night speedrun. In regards to in the category is reverse boss order, which is always heckin' fun to watch. Yeah, there is so many shenanigans in that game that only this category really gets to show, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. So yeah, that should be happening around 9 p.m. on Thursday, so pretty much literally right around the time that I at least have scheduled to end my Thursday stream. For kind of whatever reason, I don't even really fully know why, like, consciously, but I tend to, like, go until, like, 9:30 normally. Oh, that's the wrong cane. But yeah, technically the streams are scheduled to end at, like, 9 p.m. instead. But I kind of feel like I usually end up having an ad, like, run right about that time anyway, and I'm like, I kind of feel like I should probably play more if an ad's gonna be running. Although since I've started doing the relatively standard thing of, like, taking a bio break at 8 o'clock, it's not really an issue anymore, but it's still kind of one of those things that's, like, ingrained into my brain. Inbrained, if you will. Oh, I did not think I actually got that jump off. Cool. Don't need money. Honestly, like, everything here has been kind of garbage, which is annoying. So we have... all 4 Metroid bosses are in Zelda. I think everything we got was a red crystal, at this point, so I think we have a red crystal already. So we technically don't even need to fight Dragon. But there's also a chance that Dragon has, like, an item behind them that is actually, like, important to us, so we'll probably still finish them off. Yeah, we're still a couple items away from Go Mode in Zelda. Namely, right now, Fire Rod, or Ice Rod, and Cane of Samaria. We still don't have Speed Boost, so I can't go through there yet. Actually, that's the other thing, I can't even get to Dragon from where I am right now without Ice or Speed. Yeah, let's get what we can to Meridia. Actually, might do a slightly cheeky thing. There should still be a save we can access here, right? Yeah, right down here. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save here. We're gonna go through everything in Meridia that we can. If we don't find anything of value, we reset back to here. Then we can just go right back to Zelda. Now, the odds that we find absolutely nothing of value in Meridia are probably pretty low, but you never know. Yeah, I really don't need anything for Metroid at this point. We're already kind of in Go Mode. Next, we still need Skull Woods, which we have Fire Rod for. We need Eastern, which we have the bow for. We need Timespinner for Ice Palace and Turtle Rock. And also for easier access to Mire, but Mire isn't technically required. That we were aware of. Power bomb's there. Not worried about that. We might need Quake, so let's get it. Yes, we don't know what the requirement is for Turtle Rock yet. We want to be as prepared as we can be. Get up there. Oh, we want those. Never will you see me ever turn down silver arrows. Okay, E-tanks are nice, but not really required. Why you no spin? Why no spin? This is Mystery Wheel Night. You always spin to win. I'll take the supers, I guess, for the sake of current ammunition. Now, so far, this might just legit be a reset. We actually can't even make it to Block 1 right now, so let's get that opened up. We can scout that after. Oh no, we don't want to save. Actually, no, we can't. This is... Well, so much for the idea I had about the save split. At least this way we can check both sides of the quicksand. First, see if the item we need is up here, and see if we actually officially need a speed booster. So far, so no. We can probably do without. Money. E-tag, no. And Minecraft time. Do we reset or do we keep this? Reset. Yeah, because the only other way we can finish up the rest of Meridia would be by going back to Zelda, going to the, I believe the south, like basically the Ice Rod Cave, but in Dark World. That's how we would be able to get back into Meridia to take out Dragon. And we could get the rest of the items here too, which would be nice. Oh, Timespinner. Okay. Worth. Seriously, that's not enough jump height. There. Okay, so now we can do most of the rest of Zelda. The only thing we're missing out on is Turtle Rock. Well, Turtle Rock and Mire, but yeah. This also gives us access to the Smith Chain now, too. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do everything I can to not defeat Dragon, in the hopes that nothing Dragon has or anything after that means anything.
Cat meme.
Yes, which cat meme? Or is it all memes at once? Are felines that powerful? The answer is yes. Welcome on in, Moxie. How you doing tonight? Okay, so where... Yeah, question is, where do we start? I guess we should start with Ice Palace. Headachy is bad achy. Don't have headaches, I don't recommend it. Just woke up, had to walk dog going hot. Ew. I do not envy you. Actually, I think this is our fastest route to Dark World at this point. Actually, no, we don't need to go Dark World this way. We actually start off in the Light World. Yeah, I never have like a consistent way I actually go toward Ice Palace. I don't have any real muscle memory to assign to it. I guess we could. I think it was Bugnet up in here, right? Yeah, Bugnet. Bugnet? More like Dumbnet. Haha, got him. Get him. Now, the thing that sucks is, since we don't have King of Samara, you have to do this dungeon the legit way, which is never the fun way. Well, that didn't work at all like I wanted it to. Oh, big key right away. Nice. Although, honestly, a small key is actually better to find early on in Ice Palace if you're doing it. Actually, I guess it's better to do it... Is it better with or without the icebreaker to get a small key early? I'm not actually sure if that makes much of a difference. I think it's more of a big deal if you're doing the icebreaker, because you're kind of going through everything else otherwise anyway. Alright, can I get the 1 in a billion chance of actually getting this trick correctly? Nope, because I screwed up the setup. Do any of these hint tiles actually do anything? Nope. I know in the regular Link to the Past randomizer, the tiles there can actually give you like hints on what a certain check is. Apparently SMZ3 does not follow that rule, which makes me sad. I'll take the bomb, why not? I thought I could take that floor shadow out. And bomb jump time. That should be good. Yeah, we have actually no small keys of any kind. That's kind of unfortunate, actually. Dang, too early. Oh my god, please. There. Yeah, we can't really do anything functional, actually. No, actually, I think we kinda can. It's just gonna be convoluted. I think we're better off doing this first. There we go. I know for a fact it's possible to do a bomb jump off of that, but it doesn't feel like it's really worth the effort. Especially when any of those jellyfish can just like come up behind you and stab you at any given moment. Ah, I thought I was safe. Why does this dungeon suck? Yeah, dungeon sucks confirmed. Although I guess it is worth noting that we probably do have access to Ganon's tower at this point. Because we have everything we need to actually get to the entrance itself. And since the requirement to enter it is random, you never know. And I suppose in that case, just going down the little drop pit up on top there probably would have been better routing than going here first. At least I'm kind of figuring out a good way to route this outside of the fast method. I don't need any more small keys, game. Okay, so I do need to actually be very careful to make sure every shot hits, because otherwise I will not be able to finish off this boss. There we go. Okay, now if I get hit by the actual boss itself, I'll die. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. Nothing useful. Alright, where else can we go right now? Yeah, it's kind of like almost like Crackle from the Kirby games. I guess we could finish up Eastern. We could get the rest of Pod, although I don't want to get Pod. What's the best? I mean, I guess we haven't touched. Yeah, we haven't even touched Eastern yet. Maybe that is the right play. come on. We've already got Nagina's items. Yeah, let's go and do the Dark World teleporter, so that way if we don't get anything useful from Eastern, we can try to finish off the pod and get something useful from there. Ooh, just barely dodged it. Apparently I cannot interrupt my dash with the item usage. Good to know. So 1 out of 3 items. Two out of 3. Possible God Eastern. All we need now is a big key in the next chest, and then the last time to be in the big chest. Yeah, big key in the next chest. Item in the big chest. For some reason, that combination of words doesn't sound right, even though I know it is right. There we go. So far, so good. On, got Eastern. Second go. And... God damn it. No, we're 50-50ing this. I want to try to go fast. Of course it isn't. Because why would the game be easy? Okay, so yeah, we're 2 hours away from go mode. We really should just keep going, You know what? We are just going right for Ganon's Tower. I'm making an executive decision. I can't wait to find out that's where the ice rod is. Let me just confirm real quick. Oh, we have all 7 crystals. Okay, did not realize that. So this game is actually entirely beatable right now. Huh. Alright. Yeah, it's got that right level of tensity. Oh yeah, high jump boots are up here too. I don't think it's actually worth the time expenditure, honestly. Alright, have a good nap, Striker, and thanks for stopping by. Okay, Ice Beam. That makes the Metroids easy. I should have known that would happen. Dang it. Okay, nothing valuable there. Yeah, high jump boots doesn't really do us any good at this point, so we're just gonna skip that. Just to confirm, what do we need for Turtle Rock? Okay, we also need Quake. Oh no, okay, so once we get Canis and Mario, we'll have full access to that dungeon. Okay, so we're just hoping that we find Ice Rod and Canis and Mario here in Ganon's Tower. We only needed one crystal that entire time. Of course. I'm actually going to skip Hope Room at the start, because of the fact that we couldn't really continue on there, because we don't have Canis Mario as it is. So if we need to come back to there afterward, we'll go there. But for now, we'll go here first. Don't need bombs. Reserve. Key. E. Arrows. Okay, we have a legit way to get access to Dragon now. We don't have to go the odd route. Ah, that doesn't work. Yeah, I need to find out a strat that actually works with the blue boomerang for this room. I only know the good strat for the red boomerang. How did I not get the iframes there? Concerns are had. I'm actually gonna be very annoyed if the big key is on the east side of the Ganon's Tower, and we're locked out from it by Canis and Mario. Oh god, I need to fix something. Balls. Yeah, I tried setting up some new dice rolls, stuff like that. Apparently, I messed up a trigger for one of them. I need to get that worked on after stream at some point. No, you didn't break anything. I broke stuff. That sounds kinky. So the other command I was trying to use for the coin flip was just exclamation mark coin flip, but I couldn't find a way to make a command to actually accept like multiple different kinds of inputs. So right now it's just the D2 that's supposed to be activating the coin flip. We're not gonna find the big key, are we? My concerns are increasing exponentially. Oh god, oh god. Oh, come on. Oh my god, why can I not aim? But let me murder them first. Will do. And welcome on in, Zenogre. How you doing tonight? I think I gave you an extra hydrate in there, but you know what? You get a bonus because you're worth it. And thank you for all the hydrates. Alright. Oh, there's Ice Rod. Canis Maria? Okay, big key. So we at least we can go through the entire dungeon. Yeah, unfortunately, the Ice Rod doesn't do us any good until we get Canis Maria. Hurricane preparations. That doesn't sound like fun. Okay, 2 super convenience items. I will take them, actually. Oh, I thought I could escape that. Dang it. Entire island. Oh, good lord. May I recommend just having your island activate like hoverboard mode and just like hover above the earth for like a few hours. Just for safety, I'm gonna actually do something I don't normally do. Even though I have red mail, I want to be safe. Oh god, the hurricane's like a honey badger. Truly the worst of all fates. Also, could there be a less intimidating hurricane name than Barrel? Just saying. Okay, I meant to grab that, but I guess we're not grabbing it. You've never bounced to the left before. Are you okay, sir? Where are you going? Oh my god, please. No, I mean, okay, at least Emily has the M in there for, like, malice, so that name does still kind of make sense for a hurricane. I could have healed there, but eh. I'm amazed I hit all those, actually. Don't let them know my secret power. It doesn't work as well if I don't have the effect of surprise. Oh god. Oh, I missed. Okay. There we go. It really sucks not having the Canis Maria in here. I wouldn't be surprised if it has been at some point. I think I remember it being a thing like sometime within the past decade. I know they do kind of cycle through all the hurricane names at some point, too. I'm not sure exactly how to come up with each, like, individual name, but I know that, like, each one has its own... I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Yay, Sanctuary Heart. Is that a Sanctuary Heart, or is that, like, a the right number of heart pieces. I'm actually not fully sure. I wasn't paying enough attention. What do you mean that missed? Game, quit playing. Alright, validation chest time. Ooh, tempered. Heck yeah. In fact, now we have plenty of gear. We'll actually just finish the game out right after this. We have literally everything we could possibly need. Or everything we possibly want, even. This is how we're gonna be, is it? Okay, at least I got one. Hey, I got a triple. Heck yeah. Oh, I misaimed. Dang it. Okay, this should be easy. There we go. Yeah, so what else can we still do in Zelda? We could finish up Pod. We could finish up Skull Woods. We could still do most of Meyer. Not quite all of it. There's not really too much left in Metroid to do either. Hey, you got the double hit. Oh, God. Dang it. Yeah, this phase is done now. It's okay, we've been in worse positions than this. Free hit. Oh, couldn't get the triple. Yeah, if you get the right time, you can actually get like 3 consecutive arrows in a row when shooting horizontally like that. But unfortunately, I don't quite know what the timing is for that. Okay, so that is our first G. We still have a lot more to do. Okay, so where do we begin? Is the question. We could do all of the smith chain at this point, because we do have powder, we have hammer, we have everything we could possibly need. I do kind of want to get the Pyramid Fairy check just because we're here. I mean, the problem with that is I think you get I think there's only like ever like one NPC on a single screen at a time you can interact with. But that doesn't really quite work. Why did the timer restart? That was weird. Well, dang it. Yeah, I don't want to dip back into dungeons if I don't have to, so let's start doing the smith chain. Oh, right, we have to mirror first. That's not where I wanted to do that. Dang it. Yeah, the game gets a little weird with what happens when sprites are on or off screen sometimes. So I'm only looking for one item. I'm looking for Cane of Samaria. Once we find that, we are good to go and to beat all the remaining dungeons for Metroid. We need literally nothing else. And unfortunately, it could be essentially anywhere. It'll be anywhere except for Turtle Rock. So we need to come... Actually, we do have Bottle. Let's go do that first. These maybe Sick Kid has Arcane. Nope. Yeah, we're basically in a never-ending wild goose chase at this point. Yeah, I do kind of wish they had something you could do with the money in this at this point. We've already done all of Thieves Town. Yeah, that is full cleared. It could be there. There is the possibility of the seed hyper-trolling us and putting it on the pedestal. Which on the plus side, we can go and check right now as we finish up Skull Woods, because we do need to beat Skull Woods anyway. So it'll give us an opportunity to check on an extra thing. Yeah, there's still even some places in Metroid it could be too, because there's a couple individual checks we haven't had the opportunity to do yet, and there's still one region we haven't gotten into yet. The options are still there, it's just they kind of suck. Yeah, I kind of want to check the pedestal first. That's not what I want it to be. Okay, I guess I probably should get this done. You see, that is entirely possible and would suck, because I'm trying to avoid going back to Meridia as much as I can. Because I know for a fact we do not need the reward for Dragon. I'll actually may as well just update that there. It's just gonna be another pendant. Alright, what is on the pedestal? Okay, just 3 bombs. The pendant dungeons, not required. I also forget how many items I picked up from Skull Woods. Okay, there's still a map left. Wow, actually, somehow I dodged that fire snake. I have no idea how, but I did. Ah, welcome in, 4fam. How you doing tonight? Thank you for the heckin' biddies. Oh, the Wallmaster screwed me out of a great spin slash. Dang it. Oh my god. Wallmaster, you are officially the worst. I cursed you and your donkey. Alright, let's just go for Fire Rocks. We got
Remember me.
I absolutely remember you. You always want to salt me with all the ketchup. Yeah, how you doing? It's been a bit. How you been? Hey, yeah. I don't actually need the key, I guess. Alright, hopefully we don't find the map here. I'm gonna wait. There it is. I guess I could have gone. I'm just used to the Wallmaster coming as I pick up that first pot. Alright, and Moth Bully time.
Bye.
Alright, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks again for the biddies. Of course you'd have the map, wouldn't you? This game is so heckin' rude. Alright, come back in and... That was a lot of big bottles that time, holy crap. This is one of those checks that always feels like it takes forever to do. You know, it's not necessarily all that long. That was painful. Okay. There wasn't anything in this region. So now we'll just do Smith Chain. And then we do have the shovel, so we can also grab that check on the way as well. What did I kill? Okay, so Smith Chain it is. Is there anything else? I think we got pretty much everything else here otherwise. Okay, I was not expecting that. Actually, get the hammer ready so we can do a hammer dashing through all this. I want to get the mirror ready next. Oh, we do need that for Meyer. Which kind of makes me wonder if maybe we need to go into Meyer at this point. So I think this Rando can give a decent number of, like, false positives before you would need to go. But yeah, not really fully sure yet. I think once we do Smith Chain, if we haven't gotten everything that we needed, I think then we'll just go into Meyer first. Okay, E-Tank, that doesn't help. Although the thing that sucks for going to Meyer is that we have to go there through Lower Norfair right now because we don't have the flute. And rule number 1 about Magic Bat. Pet the... I didn't pet the dog! Ah! Yeah, I was pressing just right. I was not pressing up. Today is a sad day in our history. The dog was not pet. F's in chat for the dog pets. Yay, the pets have been returned. Praise be to pets. Okay, so we already got K45. Oh, we could get the tablet too. The Bombos tablet. Yay, more pets. I don't need that. So we can turn this in, get the Bombos tablet. Actually, I guess since we are in Darkwood, we actually have a better way to get to Meridia. I feel like there's no real right answer for how we should go about doing this. Get this, we already got a Gina earlier. Of course I'm just off. Okay, so I need to be on the outermost flower vertical pattern. Come on, Samaria. That's not Samaria. Okay, so we'll go over to Meridia, take care of all the rest of the stuff there. I guess we could try to finish up all the rest of the checks there too in Metroid. But they're kind of like one-offs otherwise, which is the annoying bit. And of course, I hate the friggin' bomb ones. They're all so heckin' rude. Please. Go. Lag! Actually, I guess I could check this later, but we'll do it now. Just missiles. Not helpful in the least. I did not think I could actually get a charge there, but that was cool. Ah, I didn't get the jump there. Rip momentum. We don't need any more bottles. No, we don't even need the one bottle we do have. Game, please. Thank you. Oh, she's angry already. Ah, not quite. Well. Yeah, this is a great sprite. It's kind of becoming another one of my favorites. Especially the Morph Ball form, where it's just tiny burp. We don't need that in the slightest. We can let that continue to acquire moisture. Oh, I thought I had enough jump to make that. Dang it. I don't know why I'm necessarily like collecting stuff like that. I really don't need like supers or anything. Great. Wait, no, I already did the quicksand pits. I was about to say I'm doing this routing wrong, but I'm like, oh yeah, I already did the other sides. It's actually good. Squish. be useful? That's not useful. Alright, so confirmed it was not the plasma beam check. So, where else? It could still be... We did get X-ray. It could be at the waterway. It could be at the climb. I feel like we've checked everywhere else. Yeah, it wouldn't be at Wreck Ship because we checked everything there. The question then is, do I actually want to spend the time getting those two very out-of-the-way checks? I'm gonna say no. Because there's still a Misery Mire for us to go through. Which doesn't have a tremendous amount of items, but it does have enough. In order to be able to get that check, we need to head back over to... Yeah, I think it's actually faster just to go to Death Mountain and go to the Upper North entrance. Oh, it could also be Spike Cave. You haven't done Spike Cave yet. And it's right here. We'll do that before you do a long trek. Get up there. Really? Nope. Right color, wrong object. Oh, right, because Dark World. Wrong spot. No, it is actually technically possible. Let's see if I can do this again. Okay, there's a way you can, like, mirror into the doorway. If I'm in the middle of moving. Oh, it didn't bring me back out. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna work normally, isn't it? So I've managed to get it before where I teleport back into the Dark World after opening the gate right there, and for whatever reason, the doorway came with me into the Dark World. It was such a strange thing, I have no idea how to replicate it. I just know I mirrored into the door accidentally, I opened it as I went back in, and it just came with me. It was like so long ago that happened too, I don't even know when it was exactly. Probably even like generally I don't remember when it was. Now that we have speed boost, so we can actually go through the quick way. I'm gonna try to do a hopefully fast way to get to where we're going. Oh, that's okay. Now it's only fast if I can actually get this trick without too much hassle. But it is technically fast if I can get this. There we go. Just barely. Yeah, I have that trick down enough where I can at least get it within like a handful of seconds, but not enough to be like consistent with number of attempts. But yeah, let's go give Meyer a shot. So I needed Bombos. I do have sword beams. I really need to figure out what the actual like quick strat for this. Are you serious? That I beam has never gotten me there before. I call hacks. Of course it's Godmire. Why wouldn't it be? There it is. Go mode. Oh, we don't have the flute though, so we gotta do a lot of this manually still. Of course. Dang it. Get out of there. Oh my god, the lag. That was almost seconds per frame rather than frames per second. Yes, that's actually been 2 dungeons this seed with French vanilla item placements. We still found Hammer in Pod, and we still found Canis Maria in Misery Mire. I feel like those are the worst kind of seeds, because you're not expecting to find them in, like, their quote-unquote close to normal locations. Therefore, you never think to actually check for them there. I think that might be the first time I've ever seen the big key in that chest. That felt very unusual. Okay, now we just need to find a total of, actually, all we need is like 3 small keys in chest and we're good to go. What? What the, how am I, what? What the hell was that? I have what even? Okay. So, I'm supposed to just go onto the center platform just automatically and let it start riding. It would not let me ride it. That I have literally never seen before. I don't even have words. Okay, now I just gotta cycle through this. Okay. Try that again. That looks better. There we go. That's what that's supposed to look like. Did that wrong, but oh well. Okay, 1 out of 4. Actually, need to go back to the Cadence Mario. Yeah, it's amazing how a game will still surprise you after having played like hundreds of runs and randomizers and speed runs over the course of like years. So that's 2 out of the 3 that we need. Steal a key off the little springy, sporingy guy. And as long as we find like 1 more small key somewhere, we're good to go. There we go. Actually, since I did skip that other chest, I probably should get the big one, just in case that's where the... Yeah, so it's possible that the chest that we skipped has one of the remaining 2 small keys, and the big chest has the other small key, so I do still want to go for that one. I would love to know why the bomb just, like, decides to explode on its own like that. Yeah, the pipe rooms are absolutely, like, terrible when it comes to the map randos, because you just have no idea where it's going to go. Or even if, yep, there's the other small key. I was right to do that. Yeah, that pipe room in a door rando is just, oh my god. Especially because of the way the entrances are set up, that one room could technically be part of 3 different dungeons. I don't even need over any more chests. I'm actually full clear to just go right to the boss. Now wait for the cycle to reset. There we go. Now we just say, heck laser bridge. Not sure how that missed, but okay. Wait, what? How is that not enough? Game, explain yourself. There we go. Yay, mushroom. Alright, now to beat the second game. Hiya. Kinda, yeah, kinda now. Yeah, I forget what the exact name for the sprite is, but it's like crow something, so it's just a standard burb. Yes, there you go, Crozo Samus. The best of both worlds. See, this is the point where I do kind of wish I'd actually gone and got the high jump boots so I could try to do the baby skip. But I wouldn't be likely to get it anyway, so it's probably better for the better we're doing this. Yeah, you gotta go for efficiency. Damn, it says a bounty hunter after all. She wants to make she needs to put in the least amount of effort for the most amount of payout. That's just how they do it in the biz. Oh my lord! Okay, anyway. Come on. There we go. I'm a fire in my wall. Mother Brain cannot be microwaved. It's just not how her hitbox works. I want to know what I'm doing wrong. Like the last like 5 or 6 times I've tried to do the stand-up glitch. I can't. So she's supposed to do some attacks first, so she kind of like gets into her proper phase in order, stuff like that. She has just not been wanting to do anything like I need her to do, and I am very annoyed, and I don't know why. I need to look at what the setup is and what other actions I need to do to make sure that actually works. Yeah, because otherwise we're just literally sitting here for like a minute and a half, not doing anything productive. Nom nom brain. Metroid is a zombie, confirmed. Oh, baby's petting us. We're getting the Metroid pets. Brain juice, full of vitamin B for brain. The babby. Mother brain. Ow. Heckin'. There. Time for murder. Now you explode. Revenge is get. See how you like it, huh? Hashtag revengeance. Alright, since I don't have high jump, I can't actually get past that thing. Oh my god, please. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, that was not because I missed that shot, but... So I turned screw attack off so that I can do what's called the Zebutite skip, so you can skip all like the little gates that you normally have to get through to get to Mother Brain first. Yeah, you basically have to kind of manipulate your iframes in a certain way where you can actually get past an entire vertical barrier. And each of the Zebutite gates the next one only spawns when the first one is defeated. So if you can just skip past the first one, none of the rest spawn. Makes it a lot quicker and saves on ammo in case you need to do an ammo kill on Mother Brain. And then after that, Dread. I feel like I really should replay Dread again at some point. Dread was such a good game. Even if I did get a little bit rage at the last Emmy, but yeah. I still kind of regret that that's how like my impression of the game wound up being on stream, because I think I had gotten up to that point, got frustrated, and then I just kind of finished the rest of it off stream. And yeah, I didn't leave the best impression on the game, unfortunately, at that point. Yeah, it's kind of one of those. So I know the Dread Rando exists. I can't find a good like explanation for how to get a Rando set up, because if I could figure out how to make a Metroid Dread Rando, I would absolutely add that to my mystery wheel. But because there's no clear way of like how to get it set up in the first place, I just haven't been able to even try it out. I would absolutely love to, though. Alright, let's get to the good bits. Yeah, is there any item that I am kind of curious as to where Flute was. I know the red boomerang was on the... I think that's the Ether tablet? Yeah, Ether. We know High Jump Boots was on the floating island. The Bug Net was on Hylia Island, which I don't really care about. We found Ether, but we never needed it, so... Yeah, we never found Flute, so yeah. Oh, wait, no, this one doesn't show where the checks are. Dang it. But yeah, total time, about 3 hours. Yeah, a little under 3.5 hours, which is kind of good for a Metro or SMZ3 Rando overall. But yeah, I'm going to kind of make the end of this a little bit in the quick stack, because I do kind of have to pee. But yeah, so with that, I'll say thank you all so much for stopping by and hanging out and just kind of watching the shenanigans that this game has given to us. You have no idea how it's done. Yeah, I know there's like a program that you call. I did actually download the program itself, and there's technically an option for Metroid Dread, but it doesn't give you. It doesn't even tell you like give you an option for like what settings you want to do. It's just I have no idea how to even use the program itself. You read this as Dead Rando. And you're like, who did Sinogra kill this time? I'm trying to think of a funny response to that, but my brain is just not working. Hey, we know the truth, and don't worry, we're your friends. We won't tell anybody. Your secrets are safe with us. But yeah, let's see who's available to heck and raid. Who is doing the things? Okay, I feel like we haven't raided you in like 18 years. I don't think we have. Let me try to get a quick check on that one. Actually, I want to keep that link up. Give me mod view, I think. Moxie, very cute. Both these statements are very true. And King, also cute. All y'all heckin' cute. Going to check for here. When did I last raid you? It's been over 3 weeks, so yeah, we're definitely gonna raid you. So apparently Demi is doing some Star Fox Assault, which is a game I've never actually been able to see like any gameplay of, so I'm kind of curious to see how their other stuff is going over there. So yeah, let's go give Demi a good old heckin' raid. Demi the Dukin. Actually, okay, here. Okay. So this will be our raid message. Actually, I'll put the tilde on both sides. So this will just be our raid message right here. Just cutie Dukin with a little blush on there. If you don't have my emails, feel free to use any other kind of like love or blush or any kind of happy emotes like that. And yeah, that's probably going to be... So as a reminder, so we have regular stream going on Tuesday and Thursday with some Ayuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. No stream on Friday, because there'll be a bunch of runs that are basically take up the entire time of our... Oh, King, you actually caught me. Congratulations. You did the heckin' thing. Yay, I'm trying to wiggle the box. It doesn't work very well. Yeah, you caught yourself a kitty. Congratulations. But yeah, so no stream on Thursday, or no stream on Friday, because there'll be a bunch of SGDQ runs I want to watch, and I'll even like highlight when those runs are starting. And then when we finish up on Thursday, we'll actually be raiding into the Games Done Quick channel, because at around 9 p.m., they'll be doing a reverse boss order speedrun of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And it's going to be a hell of a good time. I do highly recommend watching it. And yeah, so I think that's all I got for now. So with that, I shall bid you all a good night, and your cat meme.